So we're going to practice to begin 4-part breathing. This is an excellent pranayama for opening lung capacity, improving your lung capacity, and giving you a little more energy for your day. It looks like this. You breathe in 4 parts, like with a sniff, like this. You breathe in 1/4, then a half, then 3/4 full, then fully full, like this. And then we stop at the top, just a brief moment, and then exhale with 4 sniffs in 4 parts. So exhale only 1/4 of the air out. Don't take a breath in, then another 4th. So that's half out, 3/4, and then all the air out. Hold it out and take a natural breath. Helps to build the elasticity of the lungs. Great for giving you a little more immune busting or immune fighting capability here. So I'm going to choose the mudra of chin today, taking index finger to the thumb, palms down. Lengthen spine, breathe in 4 sniffs. Stop. So now you're halfway full, 3/4 full, all the way full, and then exhale out 1/4. Stop. You're halfway out, 3/4 out. Don't take a breath in. All the way out, empty of air. Now a natural breath. Getting the hang of it? Let's try again. 4 times in. Hold for just a moment, and then 4 times out. But don't inhale. Good. Big inhale and exhale. Great exercise for the diaphragm. We have 3 more rounds. Here we go. Hold. You can engage a little mula bandha, lifting up the pelvic floor. And then exhale. Relax. Let's take 2 more rounds. Exhale. Natural breath. You might already find that your inhale is a little easier to take in and you can hold it a little bit more. It doesn't take much. This is one of the fastest pranayama sequences to help you get a bigger lung capacity, better elasticity, get over illnesses. One more time. Hold it at the top. Exhale in 4. Now, big breath in. Breathe out the mouth. 2 more like that. One more. Our little pranayama and mantra. We're going to bring the arms up, inhaling, gazing up. Om as you bring the hands down into the heart. Om. Breathe in, arms up. Om. Breathe in, arms up. Om. and releasing the hands. We're going to take our arms all the way up to the sky today, interlace the fingers, and bring the palms facing up. We're going to open our shoulders first. So inhale, lift the arms, really stretch the arms, and exhale, bend the elbows out to the sides, but keep the palms facing up. So the pinky fingers rolling back, chin is to the throat, hands go down as far as they can. That's one. Inhale, lift. See if you can inhale from your collarbones into your rib cage, into your belly. And then exhale, belly, rib cage, collarbones, hands come down. Let's add a count to that. Inhale, 1, 2, lifting the hands, 3, 4, 5, chins in towards the throat, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Release the arms so we don't feel like the yogis that keep their arms up for hours and days and months and years at a time, and then they fall off. Let's shake it out a little bit. We are going to have one more opportunity to put our hands up and stretch the palms high. All right, bring the arms up, interlace the fingers, and turn the palms inside out once again. Excellent for opening the lungs. Breathe in deeply. We're going to bend over to your right. Bend over to your right. Press you're pressing your palms toward the space between the corner and the corner between the ceiling and the wall. Really give a good press. Breathe deep. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale back to the center. Reach your arms high. Exhale, go over to your left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Reach your arms as much as you can. Exhale, 2. Interlacing them is optional. 1 more. And bring your arms up and release the hands. Interlace the fingers behind you and lift your heart. Looking up, 5 breaths. Bring your hands far from your back. Try to straighten your arms as much as possible. Interlacing them is optional. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Excellent work. Release. Let's bring our hands to bound angle pose. Now you can use your 2 blocks underneath your thighs if you'd like. Makes this posture a little easier to stay in. We're going to practice cat-cow about 20 times. So it's nice big lifting of the spine and a rounding of the spine. You're getting the flexion and the extension of the spine in this practice. So we're going to inhale, lift your heart, bend your elbows, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift. You can go as fast or slow as you like. Exhale. Keep moving. Move at your own pace. Maybe you want to move a little faster today. Try to get a little rhythm, rocking it. Slow or fast. Inhale as your head lifts. Exhale as you gaze towards the navel. Good. Let's try 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. If you're going faster, then you'll take more than 5. One more. Excellent. And come back to the center. Spine's feeling good. Bring your blocks to the side. And let's take your left leg behind you and your right leg in front of you. So you want both of your feet to be on a blanket or the mat so they feel comfortable, the ankles feel comfortable. Right hand is behind you. We're going to start our twisting. It's a little bit of movement again, like a fluid movement. You can go as fast or slow as you'd like. My left hand is behind the hip. I inhale, lift up my left side of my bottom off the floor. Look over the right shoulder. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. You have 10 nice twists here. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. 3 more. In. Look far over the right shoulder, lifting your hip as high as you can. Out. 2 more. In. Out. 1 more. In. And out. All right. Stretch the leg forward and take your right leg forward and stretch them both out for a moment. And then take the right leg behind, left leg in front. So again, you're lifting that hip off of the floor, lifting the right side of your glute. This is excellent for releasing the sacrum. If you have a tight sacrum, you'll appreciate this. Hand to the back of the right hip. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. A little different breath instruction than a normal twist. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Ex. 2 more. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, come down. 1 more. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, forward. All right. Keeping the left leg in. Extend the right leg long. Now, maybe you have tight hamstrings. So if you do, you're welcome to put a block under the knee. It really helps. Take the right arm long, left arm reaches up and over. We're going to take circles, 2 circles in one direction. Exhale, arm down. Keeping the gaze directly forward. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, arm down. Change to the direction. Exhale, arm down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now I'm going to invite you to take your left hand to your hip and slide your hand up, pulling your side of your torso just a bit to get a little longer on this side. It doesn't mean to crumple in the right side, but it does mean to lengthen both sides. If you want, this is optional. You can turn your head high now, or you can keep your gaze forward. 4 more breaths. Keep lifting on the left side. One more breath. Excellent work. You probably felt a nice opening in the QL area, quadratus lumborum area, bottom of the left rib connects to the top of the hip, and that area gets really tight. This is an excellent opening for that. Let's bring the right leg in and extend the left leg long. So we have our circles, and then we'll stay. Again, grab your block if you'd like. Squaring your hips towards the side of the mat. Bring your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, make a big circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Change direction. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Now take your right hand on your right thigh, slide it to the hip, and gently lift your bottom rib up, 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 up. Stop when you get to the middle of your ribs. Now you can slightly open them this way too. You can turn your gaze up for a little more prana, or keep your gaze forward. You're extending, you're opening your low back area. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Excellent work. Good. Inhale, gently come back. Bringing the left leg in. Now we're ready to lay down. So if you have a strap handy, that's fine too. I know I didn't mention at the beginning. It doesn't matter. We don't need it. We're going to practice Padangusthasana. And if it's really difficult to reach your foot, you can grab your strap if it's handy. Laying down. Feel that nice space under the low back, between the top of the hip and the bottom rib. Let's bring the right knee in first. And as you do that, I want you to lift your bottom a little bit and stretch your tailbone towards your left heel. Give it a good stretch. Pull the belly into the spine. Press the left heel forward. Long breaths. Take 1 more giant breath here. Now you can straighten the leg as much as you'd like. This is where you could use a strap if you wanted, but it's optional. Sometimes I prefer not to use a strap because it makes me too strong and pull where I'm not listening to my body. So I just like to sometimes instead just listen to the body and see where it wants to go today. I did a lot of gardening yesterday, so my hips are talking to me, and my calf muscles are talking to me. Take 2 more breaths. Maybe you can reach to your toe if you're short like me. Good. And then slowly, knee bent or leg straight, doesn't matter. Take it over to the side. You can have your hand here. You can prop yourself up with your elbow or a block even. You can grab a block if you don't want to go all the way and put the leg on the block. But don't let your left hip come up, okay? Keep the left hip down. Big long breaths. Breathe in from the collarbones, into the ribs, into the belly. And exhale, belly, ribs, collarbones. Again. Take 1 more breath with me. Now slightly bend the right knee to come out safely and cross the leg over. You can do this with a bent leg, or you can practice it with a straight leg. And you can use your block under your foot if you don't want to, if it doesn't feel comfortable to get a deeper twist, right? Any place here is fine. Turn your gaze far right if you can, if that feels comfortable in your neck. Notice how the breath is a little constricted here, so you mostly breathe through your upper body. See if you can breathe down below the belly and then exhale from the low belly to the top. You might have a tendency to only want to stay in the top part of the body to breathe. See if you can get a little lower on this last one. Great. Now bending the knee gently to come out. Bring the leg back and release the leg. Stop and feel. How does your right side feel now compared to your left side? It's nice to ask ourselves, how do I feel right now? Not how am I? What do I want to eat? Where do I want to go? What do I want to make or create? But how do I feel right now? Let your breath be your indicator. And then open the eyes and stretch your right leg directly in front of the right hip, bringing the left knee in. You can lift your bottom a little and stretch your tailbone towards your right heel. You could even keep your right leg bent if it felt intense, like you had some sensation in the low back. A nice pull in of the left leg, pressing the shin down. If you can't reach around to the shin, you can always take the back of the left thigh. Let each posture be an exploration. Just inquire within. How does it feel? It's such a luxury to just be able to only focus on that. How do I feel right now? And then opening the eyes gently for the left leg. Maybe it bends a little bit. Maybe your right leg stays bent too. Maybe the right leg can be long. Go ahead and put your right hand on the right thigh, left hand at the leg, bent or straight. Chin towards the throat, shoulders relaxed. Feel the length you're creating in your low back. Keep right leg active. One more breath. Then you can bend the left knee if you'd like, or keep it straight and open to the left. Now, don't forget, grab your block if you want, if your leg doesn't go all the way to the floor. But the moment your hip starts to come up, you've gone too far. So maybe you want to prop a little bit higher to keep your right hip on the floor. Keep the right leg active. Right hand can be on your right hip flexors here. Shoulder blades together on your back, chin towards your throat, long spine. Feel a nice opening go in your pain-free range of motion, please. And feel, what is that pain-free range of motion for me? Mine changes from day to day. Keep the breath going. Inhale, collarbones, ribs, belly, bowl of pelvis. Exhale, pelvis, ribs, belly, chest. Inhale, top down. Exhale, bottom to top. Opening the eyes, inhale the left leg up. Take your block with you. Maybe you'd like to use it. Your knee can be bent. Cross it all the way over to the right. Look left. Maybe your leg is straight. Maybe it's bent. Right leg can be a little more active. Toes don't have to be facing the sky on the right leg, however. Feel the nice stretch through the chest, through the inner left arm. Where are the sensations most vibrant for you in this posture? Notice those areas. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. And the head comes back to the center. Bend the left knee and bring it back carefully. And stop and feel. Now notice the balance. Stretch your legs apart a little bit, arms away from the body. Relax your feet. Notice both sides of the body, both legs together, both arms together. Long, slow breaths. Take one more big breath. And then opening the eyes, we're going to bend our knees and grab one block, please. One block, placing it under the bottom on flat. Oh, that's a nice lift. You're going to feel some stretch going on, maybe in the lumbar spine. Lift yourself, tilt your pelvis back, and find a stretch here. Arms can be in cactus. Chin is towards the throat. Shoulder blades are together. Feet are parallel. Legs are active, like they have magnets on each inner leg, pulling towards one another. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now we're going to venture on a little bit. Option to stay here though, or lift your block, make sure it's under the sacrum and not the lumbar spine. So it's being supported by the sacral bone at the bottom, or sacral joint at the bottom of your spinal column. So it's not on the lumbar spine. Option to go up to this medium setting, and option to now stretch the legs long in front of you. This is a good back bend. So maybe it feels easier to keep the knees bent. You could also put the block down and stretch the legs. We're here for 10 more breaths. So you have plenty of time to decide which one is best for you. I'm going to keep it on low today and stretch my legs. Legs are active still. So if you're on low and your legs are stretched, don't let your feet flop to the side. Keep your legs pulling towards one another. Long breaths. Inhale, collarbones, ribs. Low, low belly. Exhale, low belly, ribs, and collarbones. Add a number, add a matra. Count to that. 6, 5, 4. What works for you? Six more breaths. Two more breaths.
One more big breath here. All right, then open the eyes and bend your knees if your legs were long. Remove the block and bring your block to the side. Arms are out like a T. Take your knees wide and drop both knees to your left. So feet are apart, the distance of your mat at least. Look right. Exhale. Inhale, take the knees up. Exhale, look left, knees go right. Good. Feel that nice stretch in the hips. Inhale, lift your knees. Exhale, knees go left, heads right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knees right, head left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knees left, head right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knees right, head left. Inhale. Exhale, knees left. Inhale. Exhale, knees right. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, knees left, head right. Inhale. Knees left, exhale, knees right, head left. Inhale, come back to the center and bringing your feet a little closer to your bottom. Bend your knees, holding on to the shins. Press down. If you can't reach the shins, you could use a strap or go for the thighs. Shoulders down, chin to the throat. Lengthen the tailbone. Get the low back very, very, very long. One more big breath. Breathe out the mouth. Excellent for low back stretch. One more low back stretch. Bend the knees, reaching for the outer feet. Start to rock a little side to side. Happy baby pose. Ananda Balasana. And Ananda means blissful. So blissful doesn't just sit still. Blissful moves, right? Feel it, move it. How does it feel to move this way and this way? Rock side to side, cross your legs. Push up and pull down at the same time with the hands. Play with it. Good. Now see if you can straighten your legs a little bit. You can hold on to the legs instead of the feet if you'd like. If it's difficult to grab the feet, hold on to the backs of the legs. Shoulders come down, chin towards the throat. 5 breaths here. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. Make sure you're stretching your tailbone towards the end of the mat. 2 more breaths. 1 more big breath. Good. Bring the legs together, bend the knees. And roll onto your right side. Turning your head down for a moment to relax. That was a modified inversion. 1 more breath. And bring the left hand down and gently bring yourself to a seat. We're going to practice Pratiloma, Viloma, and Analoma Viloma. The benefit of these pranayama practices is it helps you to control the airflow into the lungs, breathing right and left to create more balance in the physical and subtle bodies. So I'm going to sit on a block. I'm going to be here for about 10 minutes. So if that sounds like a long time to you, you might want to get a chair or find a very comfortable position. Also, sitting on the floor, putting blocks under your knees could be very, very comfortable for you.
And we're doing this before our guided reclined meditation today. So Pratiloma Viloma is inhaling through both nostrils, exhaling out the right side. Inhaling both nostrils, exhaling out the left side. We're going to need mudras for this. Left hand will be in Jnana Mudra, right hand will be in Vishnu. So right hand's in the fist, open the thumb, and the last two fingers. So again, Pratiloma will be inhale both nostrils, exhale right. Inhale both, exhale left. We'll try 5 rounds of that. Now, Analoma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing, will be inhale left, exhale nothing. Inhale right, exhale both nostrils, so no holds. All right, ready to try it with me? You'll get the hang of it, I'm sure. So we'll start with Pratiloma Viloma Pranayama. We're going to inhale both nostrils. We're going to exhale out the right. Inhale both nostrils. Exhale left. That's 1 round. Inhale both. Exhale right. Inhale both. Exhale left. That's round 2. We're going to 5. Inhale both. Exhale right. Inhale both. Exhale left. 2 more rounds. Inhale both. Exhale right. Inhale both. Exhale left. Last round. Inhale both. Exhale right nostril. Inhale both. Exhale left. Now take a break. Next, we're going to Analoma Viloma. So we're going to bring the thumb to our right nostril. Inhaling left, I'm going to show you first. Inhaling left. Exhaling both. Inhaling right. Exhaling both. That'll be 1 round. Ready to try? So bring the thumb to the right nostril. Inhale left. Out both. In right. Out both. In left. Out both. In right. Out both. 3 more rounds. In left. Out both. In right. Out both. 2 more rounds. In left. Out both. In right. Out both. Last round. In left. Out both. In right. Out both. Take a moment to rest. Then we'll have alternate nostril breathing continuous. So this is a wonderful sequence for creating balance in your body. First Pratiloma, then Analoma, then alternate nostril breathing. Ready to try? So again, left hand in Jnana, right hand in Vishnu. Bring the thumb to your right nostril, please, and inhale through the left nostril. Try to make no sound on the inhale. Stay here. Exhale, right nostril. So I'm going to keep your hand up high. Stay on this side. Inhale, right nostril. Change sides. Exhale, left. That's one round. 4 more rounds. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. That's round 2. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. We have 2 more rounds of alternate nostril breathing. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Last round. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Well done. Release your hands. Turn the palms down, chin mudra, pull the chin in towards the throat. Soften the tongue in the mouth. Relax the jaw. Soften your intention. And decide if you'd like to take your meditation today reclined in Shavasana, laying down flat on your back, or if you'd like to sit, so flat on the back, looks like this. Or seated meditation. If you're seated, find a seat that suits you that you could stay in for the next about 12 minutes. You might want to sit on a blanket. Heels can align with groin. One foot can be in Sukhasana, Padmasana. And as you settle into your position, make sure one more time that you're very comfortable, that you could stay in this position until we're finished. This is a meditation of letting go of the past. Take a big breath in through the nose and breathe out the mouth. And just notice any sensations in the body. After I mentioned it's a meditation for letting go of the past, some people get tense and some people surrender. See if you can find a little release here. One more big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And this requires visualization. So in your meditation position, visualize at the center of the eyebrows yourself walking along a grassy bank. Feel the grass under your feet. Feel the skies above you, the breeze. You're walking along a grassy bank of a river inlet that is pretty close to the sea. You feel the breezes of the river, maybe even smell the sea. On your feet, you feel the coolness. You're just walking
and walking. And in front of you, you notice there's a giant barge, an empty boat. And this empty boat is pulling up to the riverbank. And on the riverbank, there are boxes. And you walk closer to the boxes and you notice that these boxes have pictures on them. Some have words on them. Look at them and see the pictures and the words. The pictures and the words represent things in your past you're ready to release. Maybe people's faces, maybe places, old songs, old memories, old feelings. Notice these boxes. And then it suddenly occurs to you that your job is to put these boxes on that empty boat. So you start to pick up each box. Watch yourself as you pick up each box. Notice what's on the outside of the box. And place each box carefully on the barge. One by one, noticing the picture, the word, the place on the box, and placing it on this giant boat. There's plenty of room. One by one. Still feeling the nice breeze, still feeling the cool grass, and placing these boxes one by one. Don't forget to look at them. Notice, don't get carried away. Non-attachment to these places, times, and things. It's time, they served their time. They had their place in your life, and now they don't. Keep bringing the boxes onto the boat. Anything that you're ready to release. It can be something from yesterday, from this morning, from 10 years ago or more. And then you start to see fewer and fewer boxes. Start to place the last ones on the barge. You can always do this meditation again if you have more later. Start to put the few last important ones on there. And then when you put the last one on there, you notice that this boat is separating from the riverbank. And you turn to watch it. You might even sit on the cool grass to watch this boat leaving the riverbank. And it moves away very slowly at first. It moves little by little, and you can still see the pictures and the words of all of those things that you're ready to release. And then as the boat becomes smaller, it gets further away from you. You can't see the pictures anymore, or the words, the places, the people. And the boat becomes smaller as it drifts towards the sea, and smaller and smaller until it's a speck, just a speck on the open sea. And then you can't see it anymore. And when it is gone into the open sea, take a big breath in. Don't worry that these items that you're ready to release in your life, these times, places, and people, things, are gone now. They had their time, they had their purpose, and you're releasing them to make space for new. And you notice a feeling in your body. Notice a feeling of lightness. Notice space inside of you and all around you. Notice no tension, a soft jaw, a relaxed neck, no butterflies in the belly, free flowing energy. And in your mind's eye, you get up if you were seated, and you start to walk along the riverbank again. And you feel that the clouds have parted above you, like the sun's a little brighter. The path is a little clearer, not being bound with what you are ready to release. Float in this feeling for a while, walking along your riverbank. Maybe you'll feel so light that you could float. Float along the riverbank, above it, like levitating. Just the feeling of liberation. Liberation from that which binds us. Feel a lightness being all over your body. How does that feel? We'll come back into our sense awareness now. Come back, if you were floating out there somewhere, come back into the feeling of the floor beneath you. Either under your bottom if you're seated, or under your props, under your feet. If you're laying down, under your back, your arms, your head, notice whatever you're touching, your sounds around you. Notice any smells in the air. Stretch your body slowly. Start to stretch the toes and the fingers. Come back into this place and this time. Letting go of that lovely meditation, which you can practice anytime you'd like. If you're laying on the floor, bring your knees in towards your chest and please roll to your right side. If you're seated, just rub your legs a little, turn your head a little. And back into this place, back into this time together. And if you're laying down, gently come up to a seat, something that feels nice for you. And let's bring our hands towards our heart center, Anjali Mudra. This mudra, this hand gesture, is for grace and reverence. Grace and reverence of whatever you release today. Grace and reverence for feeling. Make sure you make space in your day or evening to ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Is there something I need to let go of? Is it as simple as a big breath? Is it tension? Do I need to practice that meditation once again on my own? Exhale all the air with me. Inhale deeply. Exhaling Om Shanti 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 together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti.